Hello everybody, welcome to my itty bitty channel. My name is Ruby, and today I am going to be prepping my nails very quickly. I'm going to be putting on stiletto full tips. So in the beginning there, I had a top coat on top, so I had to soak that off with some acetone, push back my cuticles, get everything nice and clean for the new tips. This is just cuticle remover here that I'm using. I don't like to use the nippers to take it off, and I really don't have that much cuticle skin ever. Maybe I just do my nails too much, but yeah, I'm just cleaning up here. And I am sorry if I sound congested. That's because I am. I got a cold, so I sound like I'm plugging my nose. Sorry about that. Again, I'm just using a ball bit on the e-file to remove anything I have around the sidewalls and the cuticles. Now I'm lightly buffing the top of my nails just to get it a little rough so the tips stay on longer. And also I'm shaping just with the 180 nail file. And I always use a lot of alcohol to clean anything on my nails, and it also helps dehydrate. Now I'm using a nail dehydrator. I think it's called Sullivan nail dehydrator and acid-free primer. And then I'm going to use a base coat. It's one that I just got. I did a review on it. I'm not quite sure how well it is or anything. This is my first time using it on my nails. It's on the Temu review video. I think it's like the maker or something is called Cho Han or something along that. And I cured that for 1 minute.
Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm coming in now talking halfway through the video. I'm going to be using these soft gel tips. That's what it says. They're from Nail Kingdom. They're like stiletto, I guess it would be. I have never used them. I just use them to like do swatch or stuff like that, but I wanted to try them out and see how they are. They're not too thick. They're actually pretty thin at the end, and they're already like scratched or whatever there. So I'm just gonna add primer on that part where we're gonna use glue here. So I've never tried them, and I got them from Amazon. I got them like a year ago, so I'm not sure if they're still selling them. And it came with like these ones, the stiletto, and then the coffin, and just like the regular square ones. So we'll see how good they are, or how nice, and see how they are. I'll give you guys an update. But yeah, I'm gonna put the primer underneath the nail. Also, it just helps it. I feel like it helps it stick a lot longer. It doesn't lift or anything. And then I'm gonna be using Jaffe 28 days glue, solid gel glue. I like to use this because it doesn't seep all over, and if it does come out, it's really easy to remove with like an orange wood stick. So I got this on Amazon too. most of the stuff that I get is usually from Amazon. I had this for a long time, and it's great. Like, I've lasted up to a month and a half with no lifting, no breaking, no popping off. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start now. This is just how much I use. You really don't need that much glue. It's a little goes a long way. I don't always do this, but I've never used these tips, so I'm not sure how good they are. But let's give it a go. See, and this is what I mean. Like, if it seeps out like this, you can just take the wood stick, and this stuff just kind of rolls up into like a little ball. And also, you can clean up without having to do everything super fast. Like if it's runny, you gotta hurry up and put it under the lamp, and this just stays. It won't move around or anything. It's like suction. Alright, so I just did a few seconds just to kind of freeze it there so it doesn't fall off or it doesn't move around while I do the other ones. So I'll just let you watch me do one hand. I'm not gonna do both hands because you're gonna get bored if you see me doing all my fingers. So I'll just do one hand. So I'll let you watch that. Okay, so put both hands. It seems pretty strong. So now I'm just going to take an e-file and blend that to my nail, so it looks like it's a part of my nail. And I will let you watch that too. Oh, so I use this e-file. Got it from Amazon. I cannot remember the brand or the price. I'll try to look for it, but I've had it for like a year or more, so to tell you the truth, I am not sure. But I mean, it's been pretty good. No problems with it. Holds up really good. Okay, so I'll let you watch that. Right, so I'm gonna just grab a normal file, and it's 180, and just file the sides down also, just so everything's nice, tidy, and it looks like your natural nail. Well, my natural nail, since I'm doing them. But if you do them, make sure to file that so that it also seals, and your nails stay for a lot longer. They won't pop off. So yeah. Also, the filing on the side like that, if there's like a little bit of glue or anything, it'll just take that right off. And you're just kind of shaking while you're filing too. So this is my first time using like stiletto. Like, I love long super long nail mini, but I always had square or coffin. I've never done them stiletto. This is my first time, and it's kind of weird because they're pretty sharp. Oh, I know you have to like file and make them not sharp. You could stab somebody with these things. So let's see how I do with them. Trying to scratch the heck out of my own face. When I sleep, I kind of like tickle my arms. I go like this in the air, and as you can see, they're really sharp right now. Maybe some of my arms are gonna be all scratched up, looking like a cat. Scratch the heck out of me. I don't have a cat. I have my boy who's on my lap right now. Doesn't leave my side. Little spoiled boy. I'm all uncomfortable, sitting all awkward because he wants to be on my lap. And mommy's gonna let him do whatever he wants, of course. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other hand, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got both sides done. I had to file the heck out of that part there. These aren't as thin as I thought they were going to be on the top here, so it took a while. My cuticles took a beating. I hope I didn't cut myself. Anyways, so now I'm going to take a brush, clean brush, and this is pure acetone, and this is alcohol. So I'm gonna take this acetone, pure acetone, and I do it. You don't have to, but I just kind of go like this. I like blend it in. It kind of almost like melts it into your nail. It takes a little bit, but since I had to do a lot of filing, I still didn't even get all the way like super flushed, and they're not even that thick. I'm just used to really, the model ones are like super thin on the cuticle, and you don't even have to do anything. They're amazing, but these ones were a little bit thicker. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do that to get it even more flushed in my own nail. I'm gonna do that to all of them. I'm not really sure that I really like stilettos on me. I might just actually file them to look like coffin or square. I don't know. I'm not used to it, I guess. Once I paint them, I'll figure it out. Alright, so I washed my hands. I don't know. I don't know if I want to leave them this long or if I just want to kind of cut them. Anyways, I'm going to, before anything else, I'm going to put a top coat underneath. I always put a top coat underneath, non-wipe top coat, so it just keeps everything much cleaner. I'm going to let my natural nails grow. Now that's why I didn't cut them like super short. I'm going to start letting them grow again. My nails grow really fast and really long, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to put that top coat underneath first, non-white. That also takes off that little number. If you put the top coat underneath, that will disappear. Okay, so I put the non-white top coat underneath all of them. Now I'm going to do it on top too, just because I like to look at them. Well, they look like glass. I love when they look like glass, or like ice. So I'm going to do that. Also, just kind of to fill in that the gap at the top. Usually you would probably fill that with like a base coat or gel. I just do it like this because I file the heck out of my nails down. So I mean, it's already pretty flushed. So I'm just going to do that. If you can see here, it's pretty flush to my nail. Took me a long time. Took me like an hour. Right. So now I put the top coat underneath, and on top. I love when they look at glass. But yeah, I'm gonna end up cutting these probably like coffin, because I don't know. I'm not used to. I mean, I'm used to super long nails, but not like this. So I'm gonna do coffin. So I'll be right back. I just wanted to show them how they ended up, but before I paint them, I'm gonna cut them. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and kind of I just clipped the tips of them, which kind of like, I guess, coffin, a little bit on the oval side. But yeah, I think I like this better. I'm just not used to claws, I guess. I feel more comfortable like this. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to figure out what art to do. Okay, so I'm going to be doing on my ring finger this right here. It has a, let's see here, this, I don't know if they're called Gao. I just totally butchered it, but Guile, or I don't know how it's pronounced. Anyways, I like the brand. It's a reflective, and I'm putting that underneath. It's this beautiful, I don't know, like aqua green color. That goes on the bottom, and then I'm going to be using blooming gel, a different color of the reflective, which is, it's a brown that's in the middle right there, white, and a cat eye, that's the silver. I'm going to be using a clean brush just to clean up that little part right here, because I want to put something here, and then this to, once you put down the the gels, you kind of move them around to make it look swirly and stuff. I was gonna actually feather it down, but I thought, no. So I'm not gonna use that. And alcohol, of course, to do any cleanups. Oh, I have the little magnet for the cat. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. So let's put this here. I'm gonna start with the reflective aqua green color. So beautiful. I don't know how good that's. I mean, look at that. It's a bit chunky, but it's stunning. When the light hits, it's like just stunning. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna do the ring finger like that. I'm a bit shaky. I have really bad anxiety and I get really, really shaky. I also have a heart condition, which my heart beats really fast, and when my heart beats that fast, I get really shaky. I feel as like if I just worked out or like ran a marathon. I'm kind of feathering it out so it's not chunky everywhere. And I'm just gonna go to the side. And we'll do a cleanup right now. Yeah. I'm not gonna do the two. Usually I would do like two coats, but since it's just a background, I'm only doing one. I don't want it too thick either. I'm gonna be putting a couple different ones on there, so I don't want this big thick nail. Let me just cure that. Oh, sorry. I hope you guys saw that. Damn it. Oh well. I'm gonna be curing that for 30 seconds. I'll be right back. So now I'm going to take blooming gel, which this is Model 1's. It's 4-in-1. It says nail glue, but it is nail glue, blooming gel, gem glue. It's a couple things, but it is blooming gel too. Grab that much. I don't really put that much because I don't want it running all over the place. I'm gonna just outline that lightly. I'm not gonna put it on that the clear right here. I'm not gonna put it there because I'm gonna put something else there. I hope I got everything. I haven't even opened up the other stuff. I'm gonna get the white. It's this one here. The other color, which is a brown. It's reflective too. The cat eye. It's just gray. Silver. And then the little magnet. I have a bunch of them, but this is just the one I used right now. First, I'm going to add white. I take forever to do everything. Everything. All right, I'm going to do a couple dots. Quick dots. Just like that. Let it spread a little bit. And then I'm going to do the cat eye one. Oh gosh, I got too much. I kind of do it on top or even on the side. It doesn't need to be perfect, like circles are in perfect areas. It's just wherever it lands. And then with the brown, the same, just kind of wherever it lands. The brown's kind of harder because it's chunky, so it doesn't like drip down that easy. And if it does, it's like a big old chunk. Like that. And I'm going to take a little pencil thing and kind of just spread them around. And then you grab your little cat eye thing, magnet, and make that cat eye pop. Cat eye is like one of my favorite gels. I love it so much. I hope you guys can see. I have to put it upside down because it's going to go down towards my cuticles, the sidewalls. Also, you don't want that. You don't want it chunky to the sides. All right, so I cured that, and this is what they look like. Super pretty. Well, at least for me. And so on here, what I wanted to do was, I just got these. I have a review on these for the Shein product. nail products. I think I'm gonna do maybe something like this. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but just add that little extra there. So now for the rest of the nails, I'm gonna be using the same reflective one, the aqua color, again the blooming gel, and then brown with this little, it's like a jelly. I did a review on this too, but I haven't uploaded the video. I got them on Amazon. It says they're called Chet Gel, CHE. So yeah, and it's a very, very translucent brown. All right, so let me do this hand and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do on this hand. So this is jelly brown, and on the other hand, I'm gonna do, instead of doing 3 brown, I'm gonna do 3 blue and then 1 brown. So it's like the opposite on this hand over here. I'm gonna be using also the little tiny, these little thin strips of tape. One is like a copper color, and the other one is like a silvery blue or aqua blue. And I put it here. I think we're gonna have to do a charm, or little tiny charms or something right here, because you can see my nail, the line of my nail, and I don't like that. So I'll probably end up putting something here too, just these 2. All right, so this over here, I already cut it because it's really hard to actually find the where to start here. These things are so difficult to work with. It's ridiculous. All right, so I have everything here. Now I'm gonna start by putting the little tape thing first. So I'll let you watch that. With the aqua blue color. There's little stickers everywhere. I'm only doing 1 coat because I want it to look quite transparent. Next one. This one I did sideways instead of the V. Well, I kind of did all different thumb. Alright, so now for the brown, we're going to use the blooming, also the blooming gel. Alright, so now we're going to take the gluing gel and dab little circles, little droplets, almost like if it's raindrops. Not too much, just a little bit. And you can see that you get that, like the little clear circles, but we're not going to leave it like that. We're going to go ahead and take one of these and just move everything around. And it's going to almost look like a marble maybe. Okay, so now we're going to take a file, and these little ones that are sticking up like that, you want to go ahead and file those off, but very gently. Actually, I'm going to see what little charms I put there, because I am not liking the white of my nail there appearing. Oh, see, like right here, you can see that marbling a little bit in the jelly. It's not a lot, but it's still cute, right? Let me go and get some of my little charms, and I will be right back. All right, so I think I'm going to do something like this. Just not too much. Just I don't want to put a bunch of charms and stuff on. But just do that for now. So I used this glue from cart. Excellent glue. I have never had any of my gemstones fall off or anything. I'm just probably gonna do that. Put that here. You can still see my nail, but oh well. Gosh, can't put it on for the life of me. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna cure that for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to do on this part right here, like one of these little tiny circle. If I can pick it up. Oh wow. And right here. Well, it kind of looks like a button. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. And then I don't know actually. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it. Let me cure that for 30 seconds. All right, now I'm gonna just top coat everything. I didn't put anything on the thumbs. I don't really want to put anything on there. So I'll just top coat. Make sure you put quite a bit of top coat over that, just so it doesn't rust. Alrighty, so this is the end result. see that? Super, super shiny, reflective, jelly. Hope you guys like it, enjoy it, you should try it. Tell me what you guys think. Alrighty, so thank you so much for putting up with me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Any questions, go ahead and put it down in the comments and I will answer that. I hope you like them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.